Hello, good afternoon, and welcome to another Christian Painters live stream podcast. Welcome to our Christian Painters community. I appreciate you being here today, every day. Even if you're not here and you're watching the video after it is broadcast, I appreciate you watching the video. If you have any questions, please ask your questions in the comments. I'll bring that up right here on the channel, just like this, or like this, and I will answer any questions that you have today. I can also give you a free estimate today. This stream is being broadcast live through StreamYard. Looks like that right there, that little duck, that's StreamYard. It's being broadcast to my YouTube channel, my Christian Painters Facebook page, and also my personal Facebook page. That's right, my personal. I do not normally broadcast my house painting to my personal Facebook page, but this is my second live stream today. And this one's going to be more specifically to appeal to you, my friends, because I need your business. This is my new business card right here. You're used to this really nice looking card here. This is the card I've used for probably 10 years now. I've had this logo for longer, but this is the image that everyone is used to seeing. It's really nice and fancy and colorful and attention-getting, but designed this to scale it all down to try to make my services more appealing in an economy where, you know, people are just thinking different. So the idea is that when you see this, you think, oh, that's a professional, boy, I bet that guy cost a lot. And when you see this, the mind says to the consumer, oh, I bet that guy is affordable. So we're going to be going through some pictures today, and then also looking at videos of jobs that I have painted. Thank you again for being here, everyone. That was Dave's Boutique. That's my introduction music by the band X610 Chill. Stay for the whole video, which won't be long, and I will play a full entire X10 Chill song so that you can hear it without interruption. All right, there's my card there. You can find them at Westlake Hardware. You can find them at all the Ace Hardwares. I've been to all the Ace Hardwares. I went to North Arlington yesterday. I went to Foster's in Southwest Arlington yesterday. They were very cordial and appreciative also. Went to Westlake off of Park Row, which is, you know, right there in the heart of Arlington where I grew up. I was born at Arlington Memorial Hospital. I went to Arlington High School, and I've painted a lot of houses right there in that 76016 neighborhood, including some for friends that very much appreciate my services, some for customers that very much appreciate it and appreciate my services. So there you go. Ace Hardware, that's Westlake Ace in Mansfield, Texas. They're always very receptive of my services there. And then I do buy paint. So for the record, if you get my card from Ace Hardware or from Lowe's or Home Depot, which very, very surprised for Lowe's and Home Depot, I've been very well received. Now, again, I've been in business for 24 years, so going on 25 this year. So I've been putting out cards in Lowe's, Home Depot, Ace Hardwares, Sherwin-Williams, Kelly Moore's, you know, forever. But it's been a while, and I've been out hustling up some business, especially with these new cards. And I'm very appreciative to the reception that I've got at the Ace Hardwares, the Lowe's, and the Home Depots, Sherwin-Williams, and Kelly Moore as well. All right, so this is a Benjamin Moore fan deck right here. You'll find this at the North Arlington Ace Hardware. I can't remember the name. It's a mix something, so I might go on the internet here and find the name because they were very receptive. Basically said, hey, we'll send you all of our paint business. We'll give your card to everyone who needs a painter. So they were very warm, very receptive, and I'm very appreciative and looking forward to some work there. And then not only that, let me tell you that of all the Ace hardwares, I'm not knocking on anybody. It's really challenging to keep your paint department clean and in order and everything. And so, even Lowe's and Home Depot, it's just challenging. Maybe it's because they have so many people coming through there, moving things around and stuff, and maybe they have less people moving things around in the North Arlington store. But you can see the videos. I made videos and they're published on my YouTube channel and Facebook page. But I was very impressed with that North Arlington Ace Hardware right there at Cooper Street and I-30. Okay, this is Foster's. Very impressed with the gentleman working at the booth at Foster's Ace Hardware in Southwest Arlington. The color in the middle is Benjamin Moore's 2024 Color of the Year, Blue Nova. You can find the video I just did last week, podcast featuring this color and coordinating colors. And so I couldn't find it. Now, I'm a little like, I can't see these tiny fine prints. I like to think that my eyesight is just fine. It's just these little, I don't think anybody can read these little tiny fine prints. And then Benjamin Moore in particular, they go by numbers, not names. And so the gentleman there, I had to ask him, hey, can you help me find these coordinating colors? Because I want to put together some marketing and promotion. I even talked to the manager there and told her that, if they marked these colors, because this is Benjamin Moore's Color of the Year for 2024 and coordinating colors. And there's a sign there on the counter with these colors. So, that's really enough. But if you mark those colors and make them easily accessible, I'll bet you could sell more paint. And I could kind of see your eyes lighting up going, who is this painter guy coming in here making these excellent recommendations? All right, so free estimate today. There it is. You need some house paint, whether it's all green and on the go, or whether it's an exterior like this beautiful building that we just recently painted in downtown historic Mansfield. Give me a call. I'd love to hear from you, or just hop right here in the comments. I'd love to hear from you, especially right now today in the comments. I am going to be looking at some of my videos and showing my videos, talking about colors. We're primarily looking at interior videos today because I need interior work. Look outside. It's raining. So I need some sure work, and that's interior work. So if you have interior paint needs, or you would like to make up an excuse to have some fun together and paint inside, I promise we can have some fun. Look at this color here. That's Cracked Pepper. That's Bear's Color of the Year for 2024. I'd have to say that that's probably my favorite Color of the Year for 2024 so far. And that's available at Home Depot. Bear paints at Home Depot. Like to give a shout out to the Home Depot in Mansfield and the Home Depot in North Arlington. They were both very good to me. I put some of these cards up at the Home Depot in North Arlington, and I turned around and looked at the paints and did my business, and turned back around, and the associate there had spread my cards out all along three sides of the counter there. So I was amazed. That was really, really awesome of her to do that. And so same thing at the Mansfield Home Depot. I'm not going to give a shout out here because I didn't really get his permission, but there's a really nice, cool guy working at the Mansfield Home Depot. And he put my cards right in his pocket. He'd already told me that he was going to pass them out. So I fully believe that he will. And his sales associate working there with him was also very helpful. So thank you to all the Home Depots, all the Lowe's, all the Ace Hardwares, and Sherwin-Williams and Kelly Moore's for the warm reception with my cards. And if you haven't seen me yet, you will see me soon, because I'll be getting out today. Today I plan on going through Alvarado, going to go up to GNL and drop off some of these cards and take pictures. I hope to get over to Midlothian. I don't know if I'll get over to Midlothian today, but I hope to get over to Midlothian, put my cards in at the Sherwin-Williams, and then also at a couple of stores over there where I have customers who have not only given me permission, but have encouraged me to bring them some cards. So bringing those to Midlothian. All right. So here's some interior paint right here. And I am scheduling interior painting today. Just give me a call, 817-473-0310. And I would absolutely love to hear from you today. And I can get you a free estimate today. I can do that here live on this program or on this program. I sound like my grandma when I say my 90. I sound like my grandmother when I say program. Hey, look at that picture behind me, by the way. That's Avante Salon. So we'll come back to that in a minute. I am showing you my YouTube channel right now. Hello, everybody. This is my YouTube channel. That's what it looks like when you get there. Christian Painters, the rock star treatment. That's what I do. Is I'm hyperactive, so I embrace that. I am focused. I'm focused on detail, and I have a commitment to excellence. So hyperactivity, my work ethic is right there. I am very aware, so focused, highly focused, and then I am committed to excellence. I mean, there is nothing better about my business and all the things I do in life than accomplishing things. I like doing the process. I like painting, but the one of the neatest things about house painting is, this right here, being able to show you a completed picture right here. This is before. This is the old mortgages building in downtown historic Mansfield, and this is after. That is rewarding. That is what I'm talking about. My commitment to excellence, because I'll be driving past this building. I mean, everybody's already aware of that. I'm not saying that was ugly, but it sure looked old. And look at this. This is gonna, I mean, I primed this properly, painted it 2 coats properly. I mean, this is gonna look like this, even getting that morning sun every morning. 10 years, it's gonna look this good. Some of this wood up here, where these kind of panels are, they were in bad shape, and not just the black areas, but the red areas there too. So some of those are probably going to give in 10 years, but not too much. But that brick, I mean, that brick's going to look like that really forever. you know, uh, in the paint business, 25, 30 years is forever. Let's put it this way. How long was this paint here? You know, and so this is going to be there for a long time looking good like this. Now that sheen's already kind of died off a little bit because these are brand new, fresh pictures. And all exterior paint is designed to have a little extra sheen when it's freshly applied, because the elements, the UV and sunshine is gonna hit it and dull it down just a little bit. But it's already done that, and the way that it looks now, when you drive by there, that's how it's going to look for 10, 20, 30 years. And I'm very, very proud of that type of an accomplishment. Now, today, I would like to be painting inside. So that's what this is all about. Give me a call or get here, hop in our chats, and I will bring up your question here and answer all your questions. So I'm going to be showing some of my interior paint job YouTube videos. And then I'm also making myself available to you to answer any questions that you have, to give you a free estimate today. I can get you a free estimate today, right now, during this live stream. Or just contact me, call me, or text me, or email me. You can email me pictures. You can text me pictures. You can text me video. This is 2024. Everybody get with the program. Make a video of your painting needs and send it right over. I'll get you a free estimate today. Or hop on the panel and just turn your camera around on your phone or pad, and we can see what your paint needs are and get you a free estimate today for that. And then also color consultation. If you need a help with color selections, that's one of my areas of expertise. Not only helping with color selection, but coordinating colors. So very important. Also coordinating colors. Here you go. Here's some nice coordinating colors. I really like showing this picture. It's just got everything there. It's got a nice washed out tan neutral, beautiful purple tone colors. Olive is what that says, but really just a rich khaki look and a nice popping red. So, you know, these may not be the colors for you, but hey, they might be the colors for you. How about this? This is what's on my background here. This is at Avante Salon. So hello to Jacqueline Hughes at Avante Salon. I originally painted this when the store opened 20 years ago or something. So that's my hand trowel texture there, and multi-layered faux finish. There are, let's see, 4 colors in the glaze alone. So it's got a little green, it's got a little rust or sage green, a little rusty red, and the brown, a tobacco stain brown. So all that's mixed together. And then before I did that, where you see this metallic look, those were done. And then after it's done, you see those edges. I went back on all the edges in the whole building and kind of brushed on slight amounts of the metallic copper on those edges. And then in some of them went back with the tobacco stain and kind of knocked them back down a little bit. So I'm very proud of that. Anybody that goes into Avante Salon, you've seen this all these years. And what you're looking at here is actually the way I take that back. I think I took this picture when I repaired an area. They basically closed in a doorway, I believe, a walkway. And so Jacqueline contacted me about painting that space to match the existing area, and I did successfully. She was very happy. I was very happy. Also, when they expanded over there at Avante, the new space, all those black ceilings, we went in there and painted all of that and everything as well. All right, so go ahead and get rid of that. We're over here on my YouTube channel. Please do go over there and subscribe now. You can see over here this Blue Bay Minwax. This is the podcast I did this morning. This is the one that we are doing right now. It says upcoming still, but it's actually ongoing. If I hit refresh, it will probably show that. Yep, live. All right. And so here's Bloom Nova, Benjamin Moore's 2024 color of the year. And free estimate today, color consultation, and quick Q&A. That's from a few days ago. While you're there, go to the playlist. That's one of the best ways to do it. You can see I've got, I don't know how many playlists, but a lot of different paint colors that you can see. Here we go. Let's look at one of these. Cast.
If you're 55 and up, T-Mobile has
have to go ahead and hit mute on that on some of these because my channel is monetized. But check this.
The Christian Painters YouTube video. You are looking at a cast stone fireplace. That's correct, folks. That is not wood. That is cast stone. That's that white stone with all the little holes in it and stuff. What we did here with Christian Painters in this beautiful home in South Lake, Texas, is we painted that a primer coat, which was an oil-based enamel primer. Then we painted it the base coat, which
are you feeling inspired?
Windmill to tan
Kelly
color,
Moore.
not super rich, just a good tan color. And then we put a glaze on it, which is Oxford brown. I put a little extra black in the Oxford brown to give it some richness and some kick. And as you can see, it's absolutely beautiful. How about that? Let's get a little closer look. So you see more of the detail in that. Isn't that beautiful? All those little spots and holes where all the character is. Now you know why that was made that way. Look at this piece. Isn't that absolutely beautiful right there? All right, let me point out the walls above it have stripes on them. This is a metallic glaze there, creating the stripes on the walls. So you got a really nice, elegant look in this home in South Lake, Texas.
South Lake, Texas. All right. Thank you very much for watching that. I'm definitely watching these videos for inspiration. Anybody looking to be inspired, you may not have ever thought. You might look at your fireplace mantle and go, what could I do with that? Could I paint it? Yeah, we could paint it. You might have gone that far. But if you have one of those cast stone fireplaces, you may not have ever thought that, hey, there's a professional out there that can make my cast stone fireplace look like wood. And so that's one of my specialties right there. Thank you very much for watching that. Here we are in my playlist. My intention is to go down here to interior paints, and let's see what we find here. I'm going to kill that.
You're watching a Christian painter's video. I'm showing you some of the more popular colors that you.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and pause that right there and make it large. Come over here to the StreamYard. All right. This is a prime example of what we used to do all the time prior to the economy going bad in 2008, 2009 with the banker bailout and everything. But this is one of my specialties, and many of my customers know this because I have this in their homes. But we got a nice sage green right here. This is a formal dining space, by the way. And this home, if I remember correct, is in the Brook Arbors. At one time, used to paint so much in the Brook Arbors. I had a job there almost constantly because I used to run 3 and 4 crews. But certainly at one time was there, once every couple of weeks, once a month for sure. And so anyway, sage green here, and then a nice faux finish below the chair rail and around the picture frame. And then this dark red, that's a sun-dried tomato is what that is. That's Sherwin-Williams' darkest, most attractive red.
See in homes in Mansfield, Texas, in the Dallas-Fort Worth, Texas area. You've got in this formal dining room a wonderful olive green, really rich. Here on this wall, this is part of an accent wall that comes into the entry.
Okay, so I had said sage green earlier. It is a rich sage or a nice olive, soft tone for an olive. But
way this red, that's a Kelly Moore color called dark cherry tart. And then back to the formal dining under the chair rail.
Okay, correcting myself again, dark cherry tart. So there's some real richness there between the olive and the dark cherry tart instead of the sun-dried tomato. Sun-dried tomatoes can be a little more red
really
than that.
Nice tobacco stain, antiquing glaze finish. So there's your.
And that is my specialty right there. Let me back that up. Again, I'm going to come over here and show you this. Same thing. That's another version of this same finish. And this finish, it had something to do with it being new. When something is new and it's something that people have never seen before or just aren't used to seeing, well, then it's susceptible to being way more popular and enjoyable. So 2 things happen with faux fit. 3. One is the economy. The economy changed, so people just don't have the money to do all the extra stuff anymore. But the other things that happened was that the faux finishes became so popular so fast that everybody started doing them. And I'd say 75% of the people who were doing faux finishes, it took about, for me, because I started in June of 99, and that's one of the first things I did was offered a faux finish to one of my customers. And by the time I finished the job, because this guy was a president of a company over in North Dallas, and it was a new home. So between his neighbors coming over, his executives from his company coming over, and his family members coming over, everyone loved that faux finish I did in their master bedroom. And I had multiple jobs lined up. And I used to say it'd still be the same, but times have changed. But back in the day, I can paint your entire house just as beautiful as can be, as professional as you could imagine, doors, trim, ceiling, walls, cabinets, everything. And, people are appreciative. But you put a faux finish on an accent wall or a whole bedroom or a whole room, a whole kitchen, dining room, whatever. You put one faux finish in that same house and people go bananas. People just go crazy. It's a ooh and a awe all day long when you put a faux finish in one room. Okay, let's finish up this video.
Finish. So there's your wonderful color combination that you can never go wrong with. If you need help with your selection of colors, just give us a call for a free interior decorating consultation. Our number is 817
free interior decorating consultation. That is the number, 817-473-0310. All right, so let me go back over here. I'm going to push pause and pick another video here. Haunted Halloween spooky interior. That sounds like fun. Sherwin-Williams interior paint, faux finish. That's an antique glaze on cabinets. Here you go. This is one of my faux finishes back in the day. I'm really proud of this job.
Welcome, and thank you for watching another Christian Painters YouTube video. We are in Crowley, Texas today, looking at some antique glazed cabinets. Everybody loves the antique glazed cabinets, especially on the YouTube videos. So there's you an excellent shot of some antique glazed cabinets that Christian Painters did in Crowley a few years ago. And then over here you can see the accenting faux finish that looks really good on the wall. Only we have one challenge. Customers got these new countertops, and these countertops are contrasting with this color on the walls. So we're going to change the color on the wall, make it a little more of a rich goldish color, so that kind of a sandy gold, so that it'll go better with the beautiful antique glazed cabinets and new countertops.
All right, so that's actually
now
that's actually
show you around the kitchen.
There, that's a good place to stop it. That's actually a before, it's an after and before video, because as you heard me explain, we're about to repaint those walls because of the new countertops. But there's some of my antique glazed cabinets. I used to do that all the time, and it was always so much fun. If anybody needs some antique glazed cabinets, I'll show you how I can do that. And you know, hopefully inspire you here to go ahead and do some work. Now, you know, I got to keep playing this video because I want to show you this Austin stone. I used to do this Austin stone all the time.
So you can get a real good feel for
But this is a different job than what I was thinking.
Over here into the living room where we have a real special
check that out.
Austin stone look there on that art niche. How about that? You've got a texture back there too. I don't know if you can see that texture in the background. See a texture and glaze on it. And then on the front.
Isn't that beautiful? Oh my goodness. So I have some other videos that have Austin stone, and I plan on showing those here in a minute also. So let's see what else we got here. Thank you very much for being with me and being patient with me as I look through here. This is all in my playlist for interior painting, and there's over 200 videos here. Latte and double latte. Let's check that out. This is when the beiges were more popular. Okay, again, I'm going to have to kill the audio there while that commercial plays. Oh, 2 commercials play. Look at me. The corporations really like my videos, don't they? Wished I got paid for it.
Very much for watching another Christian Painters YouTube video. We are looking at designer Sherwin-Williams colors here today, and they are samples. You're looking at Latte 6108 on the wall right there now. And in the other areas of the house, the darker color is the double Latte 9108. And then on this trim wood down here where you see the darker shade, that again is the Latte 6108.
Okay, what we're looking at are samples. This is one of the things I used to do on every one of my jobs. Before we painted, I would go over myself and help pick out colors. And then once we picked out the colors that we were pretty sure we were going to go with, I would go ahead and buy a gallon of each of the paint and apply it so that you knew exactly what you were getting. I can't afford to do that anymore. I try my best. I help with colors and I do everything I can. I try to make sample boards and things, but the times are different. So anyway, this is one of the things I used to do on every one of my jobs. So that's what you're looking at here in case you're wondering. Those are samples.
But on this woodwork, it's in a oil-based enamel semi-gloss Pro Classic. And on the wall is a eggshell, which is a latex Promar 200. Interior, no VOC. So then there are other places where you're going to see a lighter trim color. I put a little sample right over here so you see the difference between the old color, which is a little green, and the new color, which is.
How about a fun video? This is hot chili pepper.
Welcome, and thank you for
That's
watching
Jerry
another
right there.
Christian Painters YouTube video.
Let's go ahead and push pause and see when this video was uploaded 12 years ago. So this is Jerry right here. And we've been working together for about 20 years, I'm happy to say.
Look at that brilliant red there, just bouncing, that sunlight bouncing off of it. It looks amazing. It's really not that red, though. It's just because it's freshly painted that it's glistening in the sun.
Ooh, how about this one? Heartthrob red.
And thank you very much for watching another
this is in a
Christian
church.
Painters YouTube video. Right here, right now, before your eyes, you're watching the color Heartthrob, a Sherwin-Williams color, SW6.
This is actually in the Red Oak Baptist Church Youth Center, or the youth part of the church building. So if you've ever been in Red Oak Baptist Church, that color there, Heartthrob, and there's a lot of grays on the rest of the wall. That was a fun room to paint.
866. This is the third coat of this Heartthrob going on now. We have put a primer coat on a lot of these areas that had sheetrock repairs. We have painted it twice, and now this is a third coat. Very important to recognize what a third coat is. See, this is dry on this side. It was painted yesterday twice, and this is wet.
Rich.
This is a third coat.
Any rich red, purple, even blues. If it's a really rich color, it's just going to take 3 coats, and that's all there is to it. If it's not super rich, then 2 coats will get, like even blacks, believe it or not, most blacks will cover with 2 coats. Blues, navy blues, you know, it just, if it's a rich, you can see like this red, it definitely requires 3 coats. Okay, here is a really cool faux finish here. Let's see what we got. Might be a commercial, so.
Welcome, and thank you for watching another Christian Painters YouTube video. Today, we're at a beautiful home in Southlake, Texas, that Christian Painters actually painted and did the faux finishes on 4 or 5 years ago, and the customer's having us back to potentially do some more work. I'd like to show you this faux finish here. It's just a tobacco stained faux finish and how well it goes with these cabinets. The cabinets here are more of a rich tan than they are an off-white, so it flows and pops well with this faux finish.
This video is so old.
In these countertops here.
Waiting for it to, there you go. This video is so old. Promise the finish looks a lot better than it's looking in here. But this video is so old. This was made on my Sprint Evo. Let's see how long ago. 12 years ago. Yeah, I used to do a lot of work in Southlake. All right, so let's let that play while I'm looking for another video.
And that backsplash, and that nice how that all comes together there. So we're in the kitchen. I'm going to pan around here. You're going to see the formal dining and how this red coming through just really makes that faux finish pop. And over here, you'll see how it looks so good with the cabinets. Some more faux finish up here above the door. These are 12-foot walls, it looks like. Here's the other side of the kitchen here with all the cabinets. And then I'm going to try to move a little closer as we pan towards the dining area. And again, more cabinets, more of a display cabinet.
Here you go. This is a exciting video. Oops, sorry, got to go back.
Welcome, and thank you very much for watching another Christian Painters YouTube video. This one featuring interior painting.
Well, while we're here,
completed in a sense. Okay, we've got the ceilings painted here, and then that's alabaster white, and same alabaster on all these doors. If you go watch the other videos, these doors are a little beat up, and we have really just paid special attention to them and made them absolutely beautiful. So there is the back door.
All right.
Welcome, and thank you very much.
This one. Cheerful paint.
Welcome, and thank you very much for watching another Christian Painters YouTube video.
going to go ahead and push pause. I'm probably going to repeat myself in the video, but I just want you to know this is one of my more recent jobs that I'm very proud of. This is at Mansfield Comics right there off of Cooper Street, across from the car wash and next to that shopping center next to, oh my goodness, what is the name of the Mexican food restaurant? I used to eat there all the time back when the economy was good, and it was the only Mexican food restaurant in all of Mansfield. Anyway, this is right there off of Cooper Street, and it's a comic book store, everybody. So get on over to Mansfield Comics. Say hi to the owner over there that hired me to do repairs and then paint the superhero yellow. Check it out.
This video featuring this brilliant yellow, rock star yellow, see it from the street yellow, hero yellow, superhero yellow, super duper hero yellow. Right here. It's a Sherwin-Williams color. It's called Cheerful. Sherwin-Williams color called Cheerful. I've got 2 coats. Can you believe that? 2 coats. Now, some of the areas have more, like cut in and things. That door, for example, around that shelf, that door over to the air conditioner.
There you go. Now's a good time to reiterate that, you know, even a color like this, 2 coats, it'll cover. And that's pretty rich, right? So it really takes a red, just a rich red, rich purple, rich blues to require 3 coats. I use Promar 200 Sherwin-Williams interior paint. This is an eggshell finish. And some of the areas do have more than 2 coats because there are sheetrock repairs and things that I did. But generally speaking, overall, 2 coats of paint.
That's got 3 and 4 coats. But you can see in this video, all that was really needed is 2 coats. So you may be asking yourself, why 2 coats? Come on, look how brilliant and rich that yellow is. Well, one is I have to tell you that yellow covers better than, say, purple or even super bright lime greens, super heroic greens. And so that's one. It is, though, a very brilliant, bright, super duper hero fantastic papaya yellow. So I thought for sure that we'd be looking at 3 coats on this. So you have to be asking yourself now, what product, Christian painters, could possibly cover these walls and look that good with 1 coat? Well, that product is Sherwin-Williams Promar 200. That's correct.
All right, so I'm going to play this one. This is a customer referral video, but it's one of my more recent ones and one of my favorite. Again, it could be a commercial. There we go.
Hi, my name is Sylvester, and I live here in Grand Prairie, Texas. And I would like to commend the Christian painters, Mr. Ricky. They did a wonderful job.
Thank you.
My house looks clean, nice, and I recommend them to whoever wants with the painting job.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Kinder words could not be spoken. Thank you.
I mean that sincerely. Kinder words. Look at that smile. You can be a happy customer too. This is when I say my commitment to excellence and being able to see a finalized job that I can be proud of. This is what's connected to it. A happy customer, smiling faces. This is what I get to do. And I'd like to make you happy. I'd like to make you smile. So contact me today for a free estimate. I can start painting your interior tomorrow, whether it's painting your walls, painting your cabinets, painting your fireplace mantle, doing a faux finish on an accent wall, faux finishes on your cast stone fireplace mantle. I mean, I can do it all. And I can also just do sheetrock repairs. I can make you happy and we can have a great time doing sheetrock repairs. So just contact me, please. I'd love to have your business. And while we're here, well, that looks like some colors. Let's see what's going on here. Again, hopefully it's not a commercial.
Welcome, and thank you very much for watching another Christian Painters YouTube video, a job I'm very proud of. We've got a lot of really nice colors here. It's a country lake home that we're working on, and really nice country colors. So All the doors are primed. All of the woodwork in the living space is primed. The hallway area, you can see touch-up primer there. Whole closet done. Here's our doors. These are all the doors that are two sides. This bathroom door here is primed. And
Okay,
so all these doors are two sides.
That color there is all peppercorn. Peppercorn on those doors, peppercorn on the trim. You can see that's primer, so all that trim is primed. It was not all of it, almost all of it, because it was either new wood or old wood. And this is a lake house on Lake Granbury, and it was a real treat to be able to paint this. So enjoy this, and I'm going to pull up another video next.
There's the area where the doors are taken off and the hinges are primed here. So same,
even the shelving and the cabinets
thing going on.
This one cabinet right here in the hallway is beautiful, especially by comparison. Again, the before and after on this job is amazing.
Here where the hinges, all this area is primed and it's ready for paint. So that's it.
Look at that beautiful green wall there. All right, so let's see, where am I at? I need to go ahead and minimize that. And have fun with Christian painters. Let's see what that is. That intrigues me.
Have fun with Christian painters, painting houses since 1999.
Sherwin-Williams Promar 200 interior eggshell premium professional grade paint. Are you ready for this? Color is blonde. SW6128 Sherwin-Williams blonde.
Okay, that's probably from that house in Grand Prairie with Sylvester there. Let's see, mindful gray. I don't want to bore anybody to death here with this. I just want to steely gray over excellent hand trowel texture. Looks like that one's in there twice, so I can go ahead and remove one of them. And let's see what that is. Welcome, and thank you very much for watching another Christian Painters YouTube video. This one featuring painting a beautiful gray color. So that's one of my old faux finishes, and once the gray colors came in popular, this is almost looks like peppercorn. Maybe I'll tell you what color it is in the video, but really nice look here. An older faux finish. See that faux finish? Those are gold tone colors over a really nice hand trowel texture. You want to see what really nice Tuscan hand trowel texture looks like? That's it. This is a job that Christian painters did close to 15 years ago. Yep, that was my specialty back in the day, and I can still do it for you today. But if we did it back in the day and you're ready to paint over it, we can do that also. Let's see, here's some colors. Take 5 and respite some blue colors. How about that?
Book your first cleaning today for...
Go ahead and do that while we wait for this commercial to end and skip. And thank you for watching another Christian Painters YouTube video. Forgive the mess here in our job today. I just couldn't help myself. I wanted you guys to be able to see this wonderful blue and blue tones on this wall. Here's our color that we're working with here today. It's a Sherwin-Williams color called Take 5 6513. And below the chair rail right here is one shade darker, Respite, Sherwin-Williams 6514. So let me put the paint chip down here so you can see the difference. That's what we're working. Okay, I remember this job. This was the one over in Fannin Farms. I was just talking about this job the other day, how, colors are, not everybody likes the same colors. Everybody likes blue. I mean, blue's the most popular color of most people's personal favorite color is blue. So, but to paint in your house, most people normally don't put blue in their living room. They put blue in their bedrooms and maybe their laundry room, their bathroom, or their their pool room, or what do you call the room? It's called a pool room. So swimming pool room, when a room hallway goes from, like, say, the utility or the kitchen out into the pool patio area. But anyway, this is a different situation where this is the couple that moved here from Florida, and they had these colors in their home in Florida, and they just wanted to put the same type of colors in their home here and put all their same decorations back up and create this environment to kind of bring the seaside ocean from Florida back here to Arlington. This home is in the Fannin Farms neighborhood in Arlington. Right there. Isn't that pretty? Now let's back up so that you can see it all, and then we'll walk around and kind of show you the other areas. Okay, so well, I'm walking around. I'll pull up another video. And wainscoting separate the living area from the dining area and entry area. Here's the entry. You got Jerry down here painting the baseboards now. The doors have already been painted, and that looked really nice with that nice Sherwin-Williams pure white on the door, and then this Take 5 blue on the walls. And we're going to come around here into the kitchen because we have a nice apricot. I'm going to put the camera up here where we can see both the Take 5 blue and the apricot so that you can get an idea of what we were doing here and why we did it. There you go. Some nice rich color in the kitchen. Here's our color match. It was a. How about this?
Call your doorbell camera company and cancel the
subscription. We have a better plan. All right. See how this looks. It's not too old. Video. Right now we are putting a first coat on this stair railing here. You can see the fine details there. But the first coat going on the stair railing. So there's an idea if you want to paint your stair railing. We call this like a fruit wood stain, and the customer wants to get rid of it. You can see here this cool light in the entryway. This customer in Mansfield, Texas, has a pretty cool taste, and so they're getting rid of this wood and going to paint all of this white, or we're painting it all white. But the spindles, these black spindles, they stay black, obviously, because they are true wrought iron. Need to be black. So there we are. Detail, first coat going on there. Here's the first coat already on here. You can see semi-transparent there. So it's already been sanded down and cleaned up, and it will have a second coat applied today. See how it lift all those up with the tape. So it will have a second coat applied today. Look here, I want to show you the floor is covered. We haven't got covering this floor. It'll be completely covered. We're going to retexture this wall in here for the customer, make a repair. Here we go. Let's go ahead and move on to some texture.
And thank you very much for watching.
I just want to say thank you for watching these videos with me. I'm really watching them. You know, I like to watch them from time to time myself, but I'm watching them to help inspire anyone who might have the time to be watching, and also to make myself available to you here, because I am available to answer any questions that you have about interior, exterior painting and anything related. And also make myself available for free estimates and free color consultation. But this is just as good of a time to transition into another form of interior services, which is sheetrock repairs. I am more than happy to do that this week. I mean, I am ready to work. So if you need a professional painter, give me a call and I'll get out there today. I want to show you one of the things that I do is I actually apply screws. When you have a sheetrock repair or, cracks, usually it has to do with movement, because every house in the state of Texas moves with the soil. And so if you can secure that area and keep, because we've already identified it as an area where it's affected by movement. And even if there was water damage, now if the sheetrock is damaged, I have to replace it. But if it if it just got a little wet and it's able to dry out thoroughly and it's not, falling apart, crumbling, things like that. Either way, I secure it with screws so it doesn't move before I tape embed it. In most cases, I will prime that and tape embed it and all that. And you can see that in my videos. I've got multiple videos online, and it doesn't matter if it's a repair all the way at the top of your wall, like you see in the video here, or if it's just down low. I'm happy to repair it. Let's check this out, because this is a good repair in a beautiful home in the 75054 neighborhood off of England.
Another Christian Painters YouTube video. This one featuring complete sheetrock repairs. You can see they were primed up there, floated smooth, and textured. So I don't know how well you can see that, but that's one of the repairs there. There's the other repairs up there.
It looks that way because it's primed. I primed it after it was textured.
Done with my Easy Pro texture gun. Easy Pro texture.
Or it's primed before I shot the texture, one of the two.
Action. Thank you very much for watching another Christian Paint.
And keep in mind, this whole house, it was several years before these repairs, but we painted the whole house, all the walls, the ceiling, the trim. See that line up there? That's actually primer on the ceiling. And so I repainted that at this time when I went back to do these repairs. And the other thing we did, they have animals and children. And so a lot of the baseboards were beat up on the downstairs area. So we repainted this entire living room, entryway, stairs, repainted all the walls, and then also repaired and repainted all of the baseboards downstairs. All right, so here's Easy Pro Texture. Let's show you how this works.
When you have thick texture that you need to match, here's one of the secret tools that you need to use. Easy Pro Texture. The Easy Pro Texture gun will make your job much easier. But if you have a thick texture, that's what I used here, is this Easy Pro Texture blade. And look how nice this texture looks. Of course, as always, it'll look much better with fresh paint on it.
Welcome, and thank you very much for watching another Christian Painters YouTube video. This one featuring this product, guards, made by Zinsser. Problem Surface Sealer. That's how they refer to it. Problem Surface Sealer. Guards made by Zinsser. Right behind us on this wall is an area where there's a repair. There is a opposite wall.
That is that Mansfield Comics there. So this is the repair. And I always use one of two primers. I either use this guards or I use an oil-based primer, depending on what is going to be, what's going to benefit the repair the most. And so you can see that here. This guard sheetrock primer is really good for areas where, like say around a toilet or between a toilet and a bathtub, areas where it's going to get really expensive to replace sheetrock. And because the sheetrock goes behind the bathtub and things like that. And so this is a product that in environments like that, especially, it might take 2 coats, but you can literally just create a nice hard surface that will hold that sheetrock together, and then I can float it out and retexture it.
On the other side, I'll show you. There was a wall here, but it's not there anymore. What I did with this guards is after I cleaned this all up, before I floated it smooth, I sealed it with that guards to make sure that all of the edges stayed sealed down. Over here is the opposite wall, and you can see the texture. That discoloration is texture right here. That's fresh texture. That's the repair space, and this is fresh texture. This is an odd space where there's a lot of different textures, so I just did it the best that I could. Once it's dry and painted 2 or 3, 4 times, it'll be perfect.
All right. Well, thank you for watching another Christian Painters YouTube video. When you need a sheetrock repair, interior painting.
All right. I've been here for a little while now. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Again, if you go over to my playlist,
When you have thick
tell you what, I'll have to
texture
do it
that
this
you
way.
need to match,
Have to
here's
go
one of
back
the
to my
secret
channel here
tools
and
that you
get
need to
rid
use.
of
Easy.
this. There you go. And so I encourage you to go over to the playlist. If you need a professional painter, please go to my YouTube channel. You can see here that I've got over, here it is down here, joined 2010. So I've been posting videos of my jobs for 14 years and or 13 years going on no, it's 14, January 12th. So it's January 8th. So 14 years. And it doesn't get closer to 14, does it? And shows you how many views I've got. 3,500,000 views. You would think I'd be rich, right? Nah. I'm lucky if I meet my minimum and make $100 in a month. I don't think I've met my minimum on this channel in 6 months now. So please do me a favor and watch all my videos. One of the things that you can do, I know it's kind of crazy, but if you want to help me, if you're my friend and you want to help, like, you can go to my YouTube channel, select the interior or exterior paint, which has 200 videos, hit play all, and you can just hit mute and just walk away. You can actually turn your screen off and it'll play with your screen turned off. And I apologize, but YouTube is none the wiser. And not only does it help me to where I can make a little money from my AdSense, but more importantly, it will affect the algorithm so that my customers can find me. You can see I've got 2,087 videos documenting our commitment to excellence with 3,400 subscribers. So thank you very much, each and every one of my subscribers on YouTube and followers on Facebook, Twitter, X, Instagram. All of y'all, thank you very much. All the way back to my old school folks on MySpace. I used to have a pretty popular MySpace. I used to have the biggest website back before videos. I took pictures of every one of my jobs before, during, and after. And I had a website with thousands. I couldn't even tell you how many pictures were on that website, but kind of the same thing here. Nobody that I knew in the world had as many pictures on their website as I did. So same thing here. I don't think you can find a house painting business with a YouTube channel that has, over 2,000 videos, most of them, actually of their jobs, not just sitting around talking or doing podcasts like I am now. But anyway, I want to encourage you to go over to my playlists, and you can see there's just about everything you could imagine right there, including my Dandelion Chef. That's one of my other YouTube channels. And this house right here in Kennedale. One of these days, probably sooner than later, I'll do another video like this where we just look at all exterior paint jobs. This one right here in particular, that Kennedale job, was really nice. This one here on Marshall Dell, I'd like to show you that one right now. That's in Arlington, the 76016. And a really nice house there. This one here in Arlington Heights, that was a really nice exterior. Right here, Wild About Harry's. I showed some of that last week on one of the podcasts. How about a shout out to Troy Dorsey right there, 8-time world champion. I'm planning to go by there and see him today. I'm going to wrap up this video and get prepared. I'm going to get out and go to GNL in Alvarado, work my way up to Mansfield. I'm hoping to go drop off some cards. That's the idea with Troy Dorsey there, 8-time world champion, my friend. Give me some hugs and some love. Always good to see him. And it's just, encouraging to have friends, people that actually love you and care about you and think about you. And just the fact that he's an 8-time world champion and training some of the best local MMA fighters today is just a bonus, cherry on top. I really feel, there's kind of a discouraging side to everything. I really feel like Mansfield has missed the boat with Troy Dorsey. You know, I to me, I would think that, we'd have a bronze statue of Troy Dorsey in historic downtown Mansfield. He had a business there in downtown Mansfield for years. He owned the building, and, he pretty much kept downtown historic Mansfield alive for a long time. And why the city didn't reach out to him to help him stay in that location is beyond me. And why they don't honor him with, like I said, a bronze statue. That's being a little extreme to emphasize the point, but forgive me. There may be Mansfield may have a Troy Dorsey Day now. I can't remember, so forgive me. But there should be a Troy Dorsey Day, Troy Dorsey celebration. He's a freaking 8-time world champion. How many of you guys are a 1-time world champion? And he's a super guy. Hey, here's a video of that job.
Jorge has always put the ones he loves first, but he's...
Of course Jorge has. Hello, Jorge. Okay, skip this ad. This is a flyer.
And thank you very much for watching another Christian Painters YouTube video.
This house is in Burleson, by the way, and it's also for the Baisden Steel Company, owned this house at the time, who also opened Wild About Harry. So hello, Daniel Basin. It's a real pleasure to work side by side with you. I think you're an amazing person. I'd love to see you again. So if you're listening, contact me. If y'all know Daniel, give him a shout out for me and tell him I said hello. But I have a graphic that I've already showed. I'll show it again for interior painting, and the picture comes from this job. So that's why I'll show it. This will be it. I'll wrap it up after this.
One featuring freshly painted paneled walls, woodwork trim doors, and these walls. The walls you see there are a color called Killian Beige. That's a Sherwin-Williams color. Up here on the ceiling, this has been repaired and painted recently. The walls have been painted last week, and today all of this paneled wall, look at it all come together and pop. I am so proud of that. If you want to see the video featuring the painting of the walls or the sheetrock repairs on the ceiling, please go watch them on our YouTube channel. In the meantime, isn't that beautiful? Take that in with me. I am so thoroughly excited about how well this has all come together. See how nice that all goes together with the wood floor and the furniture.
So thoroughly.
The front door. It's going to be an absolute.
There you go. So thoroughly excited. Those are true words. I don't just make stuff up. I love accomplishing things, and I love to look back and see my accomplishment. And as I said earlier, I know the smile that it brings to people's faces. That's part of being able to see my accomplishment and revel in it. Part of the reveling is knowing that this is my little way to bring joy and happiness and smiles into this world. So I'd like to bring joy and happiness and smiles into your world also. Thank you very much for taking the time to watch this video with me here today. I'm just going to go through these images so I make sure I don't miss any. Contact me for house painting today. I can give you a free estimate today. I can start painting inside your house tomorrow. I really do need your business. Things are going to pick up in a month or two, and especially with all the hustling I'm doing and getting my cards out, I'll be fine in a couple of months. But right now, today, while it's raining outside and winter is upon us, I really need your business, or I wouldn't say it. Thank you to Ace Hardware. Thank you to Ace Hardware for North Arlington. Thank you to Ace Hardware, Foster Hardware in Southwest Arlington. Free estimate today, free color consultation, house painting, 817-473-0310. Thank you, Home Depot in North Arlington. They are so good to me over there yesterday. It's crazy. Okay, before and afters, these are exteriors, so I'm kind of breaking the mold here, but I'm very proud of this job, and I'm showing it for a reason, because everyone in Mansfield, Texas, when you drive through historic downtown Mansfield and you see this Sunshine School of Yoga, That's right. That is the Sunshine Yoga Shack right there in downtown historic Mansfield. And yours truly, I am very proud. I'm very proud of all of my jobs. Like, I'm equally proud of all of my jobs because I put 100% into every job that I ever do. But this one in particular, because my heart is in downtown historic Mansfield, if you didn't already know. Anybody who knows me and has paid attention knows that. But if you haven't had that privilege and opportunity, I'm sharing again now. My heart is in downtown historic Mansfield. And to know that when I drive by, I get to revel in this, and to know that when you drive by, you get to see the change from this old mortgage building. And this is a historic building too. You see that placard right there? That's an official state historic placard. It's the McKnight building. And there it is again. I'm just so happy to have been able to paint it. Here's a nice interior paint in Mansfield. Nice, clean look. So maybe that's all you want today, is just a nice, clean looking paint job in a room or two. There's that graphic that I've used for years now from that video that I just showed you. And here I am having a really good time. We're outside again, but this is in Midlothian. So that's where I'm headed today. I'm going to go up from Alvarado through Mansfield on over to Midlothian and get my cards out. But this is me having a good time. That's Jerry up there. We've been working together for 20 years. And this is the shopping center. Excuse me. This is the shopping center right there behind Taco Bell. If you know where Taco Bell is, right there in downtown Midlothian off of Business 287. This is also where the pizza, Little Caesars Pizza. Oh, they were so good to me there at Little Caesars while I was working. So that's it. And I painted the whole thing. We painted the outside years ago, but the customer wanted to update it. And, you know, Midlothian is growing. So we painted these awnings, a nice maroon color. And you can see here, those awnings look great. And then we're doing some touch up on these other areas. So I guess what we did the second time is we painted all the stucco here, but we didn't paint that very top again. So there you go. All right, there is Mansfield Comics. Please get by there. Here's another just painted fireplace. I don't think it's cast stone. It kind of looks like it's partial cast stone. It is right there from the top up. So, you know, you can stain them. I can stain them to look like wood and clear coat them, or just use oil-based paints. But you can also paint them a solid, and that's a beautiful look right there. Looks like peppercorn, but I can't promise you that. Okay, sheetrock repairs. I'm available to do sheetrock repairs. Here I am looking all handsome with Kelly Moore products. Kelly Moore, if you haven't heard, is going out of business, which is a sad, sad day for me, for many of my peoples that I know, because they're losing their jobs. A lot of people today, right now, losing their jobs, and it's sad. But, you know, to make it even worse, Kelly Moore was the only competitor to Sherwin-Williams. So now Sherwin-Williams is not going to have any competition. So everybody has said, oh, it's mismanagement on behalf of this company that it's an investment firm, basically, that Kelly Moore sold out to. Kelly Moore was family owned and employee owned. And the families, they're out of California, so they've always had the best products. They've always been ahead of the curve with the EPA and everything else. They were the first to put out the no VOC paints, no volatile chemicals. But because they're family owned and employee owned, the economy affected them more than a corporation. It's as simple. And if you want to talk about that, call me. We'll talk about it. I'm not going to get into it here. But it's just a sad day in the paint world for all the people losing their jobs. All the people have already lost their jobs because they already closed 7 stores. But today we have found out that they're closing the manufacturing plant and the rest of the stores in the next 30 days. And that just happened today. It really sad. But to add emphasis to the sadness again is that Sherwin-Williams now has no competitor. And Sherwin-Williams is already, I mean, I pay $45 a gallon for that exterior paint at Sherwin-Williams. And I used to pay, you know, $21, $22 a gallon just 15 years ago. So there you go. Actually, I believe it's $47. I pay $47 a gallon for Sherwin-Williams exterior super paint. So plus tax, $50 a gallon. I used to pay $21 for the same product just 15 years ago or less. All right, there's some nice colors to inspire you. You want to have a good time, a really good time. Let's do some colors in our room. I can get, you know, these colors in you know, one open space for sure. Just give me a call. Let me come on out and show you how. This again is Avante Salon. You can still see this amazing faux finish in the one section. I believe it's like the massage area of the salon. But you can still see this finish in there. So everybody at Avante Salon, there's a shout out for you. And here's some other creative things that I can do inside. If you have an old beat up cabinet, I can make it new. If you look at that picture right there with the old masters, I mean, that's gel stain on top of an ugly stain. If you look down at the bottom of that, you can see that kind of yellow pecan or what's supposed to be a natural looking stain. I can make that dark walnut's my favorite color. I can make it as dark as you want, including all the way over here on the right. I can make it, you know, a solid if you want, and it still looks like a dark stain. I can also use it on doors. That's a bookcase over here. That's a house in Venus where I completely transformed the living space by just doing that bookcase. If I remember right, we might have painted the walls, but I did the bookcase this darker walnut and completely transformed it. I mean, the customer was happy as they could be. And then at the very top, you see that there? This is a brand new, I believe Chips Custom Cabinets made it, but this was a brand new kitchen island for a gentleman who had this made for his wife as a gift. And was so honored to be able to paint it and finish it. Basically what we did was brand new wood. So we primed it, we painted it, put the Old Masters gel stain glaze on it, put a clear coat protective finish on it. And then this picture here is inside their home. So I can also do that look on your fireplace mantle. You can see that above it, or any other painted wood in your home, including your cabinets. You know, I can really make them look nice. Here's some of my artsy stuff. If you just want to do something fun, I can take your switch plates in your child's room or in your media room, your entertainment room where you watch movies and things, and I can, or your game room, maybe you have a game room set up. I can make it really fun with colors on the wall, and then also just take those switch plates and do my magic on it. And this is just one example. I mean, it's a whole world of possibilities that I can do just with switch plates. Now I can use the existing switch plates that you have, or this one. I basically used to just buy these at Walmart, and they used to be like $1.50 each, and they're wood, right? So they probably cost more now, but they're wood. And so I prime them and then paint them and do a fantastic glaze like that on it. And it can be multiple different styles of glazes, multiple different styles of colors. It's all up to you. Again, I'm just looking to have some fun. So I'm also available for doing exterior painting, like on doors. And, you know, this rain's not going to last forever. I do use Sherwin-Williams exterior super paint. Here's some nice colors here for you to see. This is like a latte there. And then a lighter, I forget what the lightest color is, Killam beige. And then a really nice accent color. I'm assuming that accent color was on the front door, but I'm not sure. So wished I had that video to show you. But anyway, I am available for exterior painting. Look at that right there. This house right here, I believe, had all the wood replaced, if I remember right. This is in Kennedale. And this is, I'd like to say one of my friends, but certainly someone that I know and I keep up with still today. And I know that they were extremely happy. They completely transformed their home, and I was honored to be a part of that process. And I also got to pay some bills. So plus, plus. One of the best ways to increase the value in your home is to paint the brick, especially if you have ugly brick. If you have a yellowish brick, stained brick, like stained all around the bottom. If you have a pink brick or an orange brick, and then especially if it's a beautiful home like this. This house is right on the corner of Danbury and the Walnut Creek Estates in Mansfield, Texas. And this brick was pink. I'm going to have to find my before pictures and do a video just on this home, because literally it would just disappear. You couldn't even see it. It had the shutters and everything, but I think the shutters were just kind of a light color. So, I mean, you just couldn't see it. And so I told the customer, you know, hey, if we paint this house, paint the brick, paint the trim black and the shutters black, there's a really bright yellow on the front door. I think I charged somewhere around $15,000 to do that, but it increased the value. I promised him it would increase the value double. So it increased the value by $30,000. But the truth is I ran into him a couple of years later, and he told me, hey, I sold the house for quite a bit more than what we were expecting. So he was confident that painting the brick and making it decorative so that you can see it and enjoy it and appreciate it did increase the value of the home substantially. I stand by that. I'm available to paint a couple of rooms if anybody needs professional painting. Please post a review, Christian Painters Facebook page. If we painted your home, thanks. You can go over to the Christian Painters Facebook page. There's multiple referrals from my customers there. You can also go over to the Nextdoor. If anybody does nextdoor.com anymore, you can see my reviews over there on Nextdoor. And anybody who's part of these group pages, if you're a part of Mansfield Talks or Alvarado or Arlington, you know, what's happening in Arlington kind of group pages on Facebook. If anyone's asking for a painter, you can link Christian Painters right there in that group page. And I would be eternally grateful. I mean, I would be so appreciative, not only for your review, but especially if you link Christian Painters Facebook page in any of the groups where people are asking for a painter. Professional house painting excellence. That's me. 817-473-0310. My family indeed needs your business. This is my family right here. It's just us, me and this amazing grandson of mine. I have been privileged to be his dad, if you will. He calls me Pops. So I think of him, yeah, he's my grandson, but he's also my son. Yep, I'm his granddad, but I'm also his dad. You couldn't convince him otherwise. He knows, you know, he knows that I'm his grandfather. He knows that his mother is his grandmother. He knows, you know, everything. He's 4.5 years old, but he's my family. He's the reason for all of my seasons. If you need a free estimate, I can get you a free estimate today. I make myself available doing these podcasts as often as possible. When I'm not working, I'll be making a podcast. I always present colors normally. I did that earlier today. You can see that video. It's on Minwax 2024 color of the year, bay blue. You can see that nice finish there. And maybe that's something. Maybe you would like to have this in your home today. So give me a call there. We can go down to Lowe's and talk to Jonathan. He'll hook us up with that stain that we need, and off we go. All right, so I'm going to play a song by X610 Chill. X610 Chill is the music that I open the show with and that I talk over. So it's like awesome, amazing ambient music. And I like to show my appreciation to X610 Chill and David Jarvis for allowing me to do that by playing at least one of his songs uninterrupted at the end of this show. But until then, please do like and share this video.
please go to my YouTube channel, hit subscribe all, go to the Facebook page and read those reviews, like those reviews, and share those reviews. If you need a plumber, give my buddy William Sides a call. He is the Arlington plumbing surgeon. And if you have time, go watch some of my other podcasts where I've presented these colors here. And with that, thank you very much. Until the next time, I really genuinely appreciate you being here. This is X610 Chill, Oak Hollow. All right, that is Oak Hollow right there. Everybody head on over to X610 Chill on Spotify and purchase your MP3s. First, you can listen and then purchase your MP3s there. Please do that today. And also, see on the bottom this ticker that's been running the whole time. You can help me out. You can pay me for painting needs, but if you want to donate just to help me grow this service of presenting these podcasts and presenting colors and all the things that I do here, you can send me money via Zelle, PayPal, or Venmo at my phone number, 817-473-0310. Okay, here's a quick little short to end the show by X610 Chill. We'll see you over there at the, well, any of your favorite MP3 services to order and download some X610 Chill. Thank you again. We'll see you next time.